Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone this morning? Ah, everybody's already going at it in the chat. Okay, let me just... Oops, I left some videos on. Hold up. Alright. Alright. Let me just... Oh, I nearly just pressed the turn off button. Nope. There we go. Now we're in it. Now we're in it. So, I'm just gonna be working on a little bit of everything today. Oh, whoops, I forgot to change the title. Eee! Wait. Wait. Wait, wait. Wait, wait. I just realized I left it as thumbnail. I'm not working on thumbnail today. There we go. Let me just edit that real quick. Post. Save. Okay. Alright. Wait, am I still... Okay, I'm still here. Okay. Alright, how's everybody today? Oh, alright. So, like I said, probably just going to be working on... I'll be just like, okay, just go. I'm just gonna lean over here, just turn everything off. Let's see. I need to open. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is yes. This is the one I need. How's everybody in the fam doing? So we're going to work a little bit on Nefarious and a little bit of the Dream SMP one. I was just going to work on Nefarious today. Okay, something hilarious happened. So, I was just, once in a while checking the analytics for, the 2 videos that came out this week. And they were like, both pretty much at a steady pace. I was just like, oh, okay, like, one slightly has slightly more viewers than the other, just a little bit. Hello, Not Connor. Slightly more viewers than the other. And I was just like, oh, okay, like, they're both pretty even. And then, literally, like, I looked at the analytics just to be sure exactly when it happened, but apparently, around 3 o'clock in the morning, just like the Dream SMP one skyrocketed. It was insane. I was just like, oh my god, I'm surprised my phone didn't nearly have a heart attack. In fact, wait. Oh my god, I'm still getting comments. I need to... So I was like, oh, and I looked at the likes, and I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna reach the like goal that I made for myself on this one. Oh fuck. Like, I was like, well, something tells me I'm gonna have to do the whole fight, huh? Like, I'll be lucky if I reach 400 likes on that video. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Like, yeah, like, it was, like, pretty even pacing for both of them. I was like, oh, okay. Like, this makes sense. I mean, it's like a new project and stuff like that. Yeah, that happened, like, literally in the middle of the night. Because the last time I checked before even going to bed, it was, like, around, like 400 views. And I think it had, like, around 50 likes. I thought, like, maybe it'd be... I don't know what happened. I don't know what the algorithm... Like, where it clicked in the algorithm where that happened. unnormal when it comes to my view count, but like having that like just such a span of a short time hasn't happened in a while. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to actually draw the whole fight. Well, I hope everybody's excited for this new fan base that's going to invade my channel. I mean, that was the plan. I just find it funny that it's that's exactly what happened. Woohoo! And I think the Dream SMP fandom would like Nefarious. I don't know. I think they'd be a good mix. I think they would like it here. I mean, they don't have to like Nefarious, but it's one of those things. Like at least it will give them an idea that like, oh, this is a thing too. Hmm. That's a very accurate sentence, Connor. Eh. I mean, people demand me to do more Nefarious stuff, so it's like, same old, same old. There we go. And most Dream SMP fans are pretty upfront if you want to change what you want to do, as long as you let them know. I think a lot of creators tend to forget that you kind of have to let your fan base know when you're going to make some changes. It kind of helps the transition a lot better. Or if there's something that the fan base is doing that makes you uncomfortable, too. As long as you're open about it, they're pretty good about, at least the majority of them are. Too many videos focus on the negative. Choose a BAU? What? Oh my god, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. I highly doubt it. Like, there may be a bunch of kids, but they're not that dumb. Most of them aren't, anyway. You make it sound like I don't know. Like, I used to live through the Sonic fandom. I know what I'm getting into. I think the internet just lost the ability of figuring out how to handle talk. Like, they sound like it's always new. Like, that's what drives me insane when people are like, oh my god, toxic fandom, how who would have thought that could be a thing? Like, it's just one of those things. It's just like, were you born yesterday? Though in most cases when people make these videos, that's usually the case. uh yeah, it's just one of those things where people, I don't know. And besides, most of the Dream SMP fandom is actually pretty good. People tend to forget that there's actually like stable people in this fandom because they want to focus on the negative people. because it's much easier to target. There we go. They're actually really helpful when it comes to, because I was a little confused about certain rules. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of frustrated with some of the Star Wars fandom base a little bit, because like I'm okay when they acknowledge that yes, there is some toxicity, but it's not the whole fandom. And I'm like, good. And then they start talking shit about other fandoms, and I'm like, guys, you literally just said like, like it's like, yeah, there's some toxicity in the Star Wars fandom, but you know what? Like, don't, you shouldn't focus on the negatives so much. You should focus on more, more positives on the fandom and everything. I'm like, you're right. And they're like, but the Steven Universe fandom, on the other hand, I'm like, okay, fuckers. Like, it's like, it's like, that was literally years ago, and you won't let that shit go? Okay, let's go to the prequel toxicity, why don't we? Like, I was just like, oh, it drives me up the fucking wall. I mean, I don't blame the Star Wars fandom being mad as it is right now, but at the same time, you can't be mad and also not acknowledge that there's some people that take it too far. And I'm not calling it, but like I watch people who like Star Wars that are considered toxic, and then I'm sitting here going like, that's not toxicity. You know, they're just being brutally honest with their opinions. They're not attacking anybody. And they try to lump them in with the actual toxicity. So like I get where they're coming from in the sense of like they don't want to be lumped in with the actual toxic people, which I agree they shouldn't be. But once again, it's stupid. Well, like I said, I let the fandom come to me. I don't come to it to an extent. Like I draw what I like, and if people pay attention to it, that's great. Um, but it is much easier to monitor the craziness of it. Her eyes are a bit small. I don't know. I just remember. Oh, you know what? I remember Twitter doing this thing where there was this. God, the trending page is such ass. So like, people were talking about like what is literally the hashtag was what's the worst fandom, and most of the people were saying like it was the one time where I thought the majority of people on Twitter were correct and the minority were absolute shits. Um, oh, it's super irritating, and we're going to. I mean, I'll definitely get to that later. We got plenty of time to get to that. Um, but um, but where was I going? So like, the majority of people were just going, you know what? Every fandom is toxic to an extent. They have. I think the thing is, when people say fandoms are toxic, I think they need to focus on more of the fact that like there's always a time period where the fandom can be toxic. And then like of course like the internet as it is will never let it go even when things get better. There's just like, you know what, the fandom did get better, but no one would like to acknowledge that because then they can't be mad anymore because angry equals profit. Well, actually, to be fair, not all the time. Sometimes it's not really profit, it's more of just attention because they can't like if you get a popular video talking about a toxic situation, it's hard to let go of it, even if everybody else moved, like, even if most people moved on. Yeah, it's one of those things. So, like, and then you, like I said, it was the first time I thought the minority were being absolute shits, where they were bringing up other, toxic fandom moments. I'm like, motherfuckers, like, I was like, bitch. Once again, sadly, most of it were Star Wars fans or Star Trek fans, and I'm sitting here going like, guys, you've done this before, and like, not now. But you've done this before. Not you, and I'm saying not you in particular when you're saying this. I'm talking about the fandom as a whole. You've had time periods where you were toxic as fuck. Like, the fandom was toxic as fuck. Exactly. I get being passionate, I get being passionate about, your favorite fandoms and stuff like that, right? I get it. I'm not stupid. But at the same time, especially when it comes to the adults, you gotta grow, like, okay, I'm not gonna say you gotta grow the fuck up. It's more, like, it's one of those things that I hate saying this to people that are actually being good, they're just being frustrated by other toxic fandoms, but maybe you didn't enter, okay, probably the best example, maybe you didn't enter the fandom while it was being toxic, or you didn't know about the toxicity, you were, like, under the radar when it was getting really bad, or something like that. But most likely, whatever fandom you were in had some form of toxicity, whether it was acknowledged or not. Because everybody gets passionate about stuff they like. And whether it happened publicly or privately, it does happen. But yeah. I love how that like, I had a really epic, like, really angry song playing while I was ranting for a minute there, and then it just stopped when I did. I'm like, oh shit. Like, it's like, I felt that. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I find it absolutely hypocrisy. Yeah, like, even the most innocent of fandoms have a toxic moment. Like, I hate when people use the word toxic fandoms. I think the more accurate term would be toxic moments. Because none of these things last for very long. It's just a lot of it has to do with people not letting some of this shit go. Even when the fandom actually starts picking up their shit and putting it together, some people, like to, rip, whether it just they think it's funny or just like, I get the healthy reminder, in the sense of, oh, like, hey, remember when we used to do this? Thank God we don't do that anymore. Let's laugh about it. Like, I get that. That part makes sense to me. Um, like, I get if that's what you're doing, but if you're trying to imply that people in certain fandoms are still doing certain shit, um, and to be fair, in some cases they're correct. Sometimes there are some fandoms that are still doing stupid shit, and people should be still talking about it. But there's a lot of fandoms that they're just all like, "Hey, remember when the Steven Universe used to be this bad?" And I'm like, and implying that it's still this bad. I'm sitting here going like, no, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't even like Steven Universe. How fucking dare you make me defend a fandom that I'm not even part of? Okay, maybe not like Steven Universe is not the best word, but I'm not invested in Steven Universe. I guess you could argue I'm not a fan of the fandom, if that makes any sense. Because, like, sometimes, like, there's some people that bring up certain things about what happened in the Steven Universe fandom. I'm sitting here going, like, and how old was that now? Like, I swear to God, like, this is, like, the 50th time I've been reminded of this. And I get it. There's a difference between reminding me, in the sense of, like, hey, remember when this got bad? And going, hey, remember when they did this? Yeah, Steven Universe is a shit fan. And I'm sitting here going, like, guys, they don't fucking... Okay. Like... I don't know. I just, like, people, like, the internet needs to get over shit. And I get it. There's some things like you either shouldn't necessarily get over or at least acknowledge that it happened and you do better. Oh my god. Exactly. Yeah, I remember when they were kind of at war. Sort of, if you could call it a war. Oh wait, let me just. This finger needs to be longer then if I'm doing that. But yeah, um, I remember when Undertale used to be weird. Like it took a. I remember when my older sister was getting shit for certain pictures that she was making because people were still questioning on like uh shit, what's the main character's name? Fritz? Because she liked the idea of the main character either being a boy or a girl, and then you had the non-binary people getting on her case about that, and she never told them that they can't think of Fritz that way. She just prefers to think Fritz either as a boy or a girl, depending on what she's writing in her fan fiction, you know? Yeah, it was Frisk. Okay. So she's like, and she even brought up the fact that some people used to think that Fritz might be blind or deaf, and she doesn't think, she doesn't necessarily like think of Fritz that way either, but she thinks those comics are cute. So she was just like, I'm not telling anybody they can't do that. That's just what I'm doing. But she used to I mean, she did get some I would say the majority of people were supporting her in that fact because especially after she acknowledges the other types of frisks that people write too. So getting on her case about it is just kind of silly. Um, so like I said, it's one of those things where yeah, fandoms get stupid, fandoms get weird, but they get better. In fact, I remember my favorite part was like one person went, "We went through this with Steven Universe. We're not doing this here." I was like, "Fucking let's go!" Like I was like, yeah. Oh my god. Exactly. But yeah, it's funny. I think they secretly liked each other. Like that's the funny thing about the Steven Universe and the Undertale thing. I think they secretly both liked each other. Uh, but they were so committed in they was just so committed in their own fan bases. I don't know why that was a thing. But then again, that's children for you. Like they are bangers. But yeah, I just thought, oh my goodness. And I love how people will still bring like stuff like oh yeah, Undertale is like super super toxic. I was sitting here going like they haven't done shit in years. I mean, any toxic shit in years. They cleaned that shit up, and now you feel like I want to talk about it, but I can't bring up anything new. So I'm just gonna shit on old shit that everybody moved on from, except you apparently. Like I said, there's a difference between like acknowledging that it happened to remind people that like hey, remember when we did that, let's not do that again, please. And then there's the people that are genuinely just acting like this is still a thing, and I'm sitting here going like it's weird how I feel like the internet, like, sometimes I feel like it's, like, unforgiving because it has such strong memory, and then other days I feel like people have memories of a goldfish. So, like, I don't, like, it's like, I don't know if you're lying or you're stupid. Like, late to the stream. Yeah, you guys actually were super early today. What the hell? I've never seen you guys come to the stream this fast. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Oh my god. Well, the whole turtle, like, the turtle concept is slowly becoming a canon thing. But I don't know it will be the same. It's one of those things that, like, how I want to set it up might be not the same that you want to set it up. Don't you, oh my god, don't you love it when you make a fanfic that that's just good enough that it could almost fit into the story? That's usually why I usually, when I was younger, I still kind of do, uh, write fanfics after the series is over. So I could kind of go with a concept of, oh, like, this could fit, you know? But it's kind of like a self-defeating prophecy because who knows if anybody's going to pay attention to a fanfic of a series that's ended. But then again, there's also people craving for more content. So, like, you kind of have you kind of got, um, it really depends on if people are still starving for content, I guess the best way to put it. And if it's the kind of story people want to, like, kind of play with, like, certain what ifs. There we go. Yes, because if you write fanfics, you're one of the cool kids. That might be becoming a thing. It's weird. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. Hello. Yep. Just doing the line art for the nefarious one. That'd be a great short story. Well, a lot, like, once again, writing is an art form, and your next piece is always going to be, if not, like, it's going to be always slightly better than the last one. Or as equal as the last one, depending on if you've been stepping out of your comfort zone. Like, I remember when I first started thinking about doing the Tomb Keeper series, I've never written a superhero story before. But then again, I watched a lot of shoujin, so, like, it's one of those things, like, does shoujin count as, like, superhero stuff? Yeah, you do get away with it somehow. I don't, like I said, if I could talk to YouTube, not that I would tell them to stop, I'd be just more like, why? Why? Actually, she's able to get away with some things, but there's other things that I'm surprised she doesn't get away with. Like I feel like you guys have like different levels of like stuff that you could get away with saying in my chat. Wait, did I say hi to Skystar? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was just like, wait, did I actually say hi? Let's see. Like something about her hair I don't like, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's... There it is. That's probably it. Oh, you know what? Probably should finish the circle on these. There we go. But yeah. Well, I'm starting to think that that the Dream SMP fight is going to be a thing that I'm going to have to finish. I was like, oh, I have like a whole like, cause like if it didn't get that popular, I was just gonna basically just tighten up like what you saw, basically, just detail it and everything. Um, But now that like we're gonna be like I was like because I was like I looked at my most popular video and I was like okay I'll just do because that one has like around 6,000 likes, so I was like oh okay then I'll split that in half, and if we could reach 3,000 likes, I'll do the whole fight. And then I was just like oh shit. Look, when all the cool usernames are taken, you gotta make your username cool. You just gotta make it cool. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta make it. You work, you work with it. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to finish, uh, that fight. Thank God I kept the armor on, because like the idea of the fight, that armor is kind of important. There we go. Okay, I think I know why. Let me just redo this. Oh, almost had it. Nope, I have to... I was about to say, ask, like, Connor for, like, okay, maybe not cool names, but alternative names. I'm trying to think, like, what is the best way to, like, what is the method of making a good YouTube name? I feel like if you can make it sound like you have a first and last name, like, or like a mix of a first name, because like you have like things like PewDiePie and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. That's technically one name, but it almost sounds like two. I kind of went with like the full like first name last name kind of idea, where it was just literally Bow Gallery. But like I'm trying to think of like other like names that are popular. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's more of just like your content. But something about being able to like say the name helps a lot too. I guess it really helps for people to kind of get your name out there, basically. So like, it's like when Hollywood was doing that thing where everybody wanted to have unique names. You could do that. I mean, it wouldn't hurt me. But then I guess it would depend how comfortable you would be if someone asked you why is your username like that. Like even if I like came out and says like, oh no, I was totally fine with it, but at the same time you're just all like, people are gonna be asking you, uh, like where did you get your username? Because that's kind of a thing people do sometimes, but just all like after a certain long period, people ask where you got your username, and mine's like super lame. To be fair, like I wasn't even thinking about like this is not a YouTuber name I was thinking of. This is literally the name I was trying to come up with when I just wanted a DeviantArt account. And I just wanted Bo, but the name was too short. So I was like, oh, it's an art gallery, yeah, fuck it. I missed that show. Good show, good show. Deserves more love. Okay, and then... Legend of Zelda music is playing in my head. The funny orange man. The funny orange hobo. Insanity. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you, Connor. Like, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up doing, like, because I tend to not, I need to focus more. Like, that's my biggest issue, is the focusing. Um, is like, I one day might move all my gaming stuff to, like, a gaming channel. Because, like, I I guess, okay, maybe it's not really much of, it's a mixture of not focusing and organizing. Because I feel like I get, I get being a little annoyed having too many things in one channel, Like, consistency is good. Especially I'm not really interested in, like, one thing a channel does, right? But then again, it does leave channels a little stifled when it comes to, like, if they want to change their stuff. Do they really necessarily need a new channel for that? I get I think I made the right decision of moving all my live streamings on a separate channel because live streaming can be a little overwhelming. Um, they're long, and technically I make more of those than I make the other stuff, right? Uh, so like streaming can come across as more quantity over quality in some cases, especially if you're the kind of person who does a little bit like if you're just a streamer, then that's not your quality is in your streaming. Um, Separated. Because I was smart enough to separate. Because like some sites won't let you be able to separate it. And I thought that was the same way with YouTube until I did it, and I was like, oh shit, I can separate it. But then I forgot to not separate, and I thought it'd be easier to people to spot because it doesn't look very good when you separated the two words and then A. I was just like, oh, actually that looks better if I smush the two names together and then separate the A. Because having them all separated just looks kind of weird. Yeah, like how in my Discord I have my I have the B lower capitalized. I just find it funny now. I didn't notice I did that until people started naming themselves, the other names, and I was just like, oh, wait. I actually haven't capitalized mine. Rip. But now I refuse to change it because it's funny. Oh, no. You know that series, Your Grammar Sucks? That's my life. Yep, it was all planned out. It was all planned out to frustrate you. No, in reality, I'm just too lazy to change it. It's like inserting my inserting my dominance by lowercasing the letter. Don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Like, oh, I just realized I forgot to do something. Hold up. There we go. But oh my god. There we go. Mm. Yes. I mean, I don't think you understand the level of laziness. The laziness I will stoop to when it comes to not doing something. And I don't know how much of it is laziness or how much of it is forgetfulness. That and that's funny. Just that alone is funny. Let's see. There you go. You know, the funny thing is, I heard that, like, my sister and I use Google Hangouts a lot to talk. It's the little things. It's the little things that tickle me. Like, you guys are like genius masterminds in order to make me suffer, and then I'm just over here like, I won't capitalize my letter. It's a pretty fair deal, I say, yeah. For just one capital letter in your fucking username. You can help one poor Emily from suffering. A fate worse than death. I think he was implying with himself with that one. I think. Yeah, like, if it wasn't for the fact that the blow up happened on that video, I was just gonna work on nefarious today. But now since that happened, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna be working on also the Dream SMP one today. Thinking of doing that around 11. Oh, there we go. That's where most of the main comedy comes from. Oh, you haven't talked about glue in a while. Oh god, I wasn't the only one thinking that. There we go. Would it still be Emily, or would you, like, go completely overhaul with the name? Because I remember, I think the Wilbur Soot actually changed his name a couple of times before he settled on Wilbur Soot. Oh my god. What are the likes on that one? Have we reached 3,000? Wait, was that a yes on the overhaul your name? I guess it would depend. I remember Cool Firebird, my sister. She actually changed her name recently to Chicadova. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to that 3,000, that 3K. Oops. Reaching 3K in 2 days, that's insane. Well, depending on if it takes a while. Might be 3 days. Why is her pinky so weird? Why am I drawing her pinky so wrong? There we go. There we go. Oh. Like I said, I just thought it was funny. I was like, oh, this is a steady pace. This makes sense. You know, it's still, like, popular. It's, like, good looking. But it's probably not going to overshot Nefarious too quickly, because this has been the main thing on the channel for a while now. And then apparently 3 o'clock in the morning is just all like, pew! Absolutely stupid. Hmm. Why are you guys so hostile? They're fine. They're fine people. Calm down. Oh my god, that reminds me of that video that I saw with the whole, like, so they were calling out, like, the whole, like over shippers of Dream and George. How they were pointing out as just all, like, they're a bit insane. bottom, bottom burger, But and you know, they even pointed out in the videos, like Dream said it was fine to ship them as long as you understand that they're just best friends, and if you ship them with anybody else, make sure the streamer's okay when you do that. Um, but everybody in the comment section is like, yeah, it's like George not found, Dream not found shippers are like toxic and awful and all that. And then she blasts them with the second video, basically, just basically, just like, oh, these shippers are so toxic. They ruin everything. How dare you ship them even though they said it was okay. I was like, thank you. I was like, both of you are dumbasses. People that are trying to stop shippers from doing things sometimes don't really understand the rules that were in place in the first place. And like I said, I get it when the creator wants you to stop, but when the creator literally says it's fine as long as you understand that you're just, this is just play pretend, don't make this serious. Because most George and Dream shippers are usually shipping their characters from Dream SMP, not really the streamers themselves. Some of them do, which they really technically shouldn't be doing that. At least not overtly, I guess the best way to put it. Let's see. I'll definitely be joining the VC on the Discord on around Saturday, because I'm gonna have to watch the kids on Saturday, so I'm probably not gonna be going anywhere. But anyway, I think like lately I feel like some people are just a little too hard on shippers. I don't mind when they're going after their behavior, but the fact that they exist in general is stupid. It's even weirder when they go after the canon ships. That I never understood. That threw me off guard. Like when people were just like, they were not in the Dream SMP, just in fandoms in general, just like, oh my god, I can't believe you shipped these canon couple. I'm like, excuse me, what? Like, I was just like, what is happening? I thought I knew what the internet was. Now I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, I was at work when you guys were hopping in on the VC. But yeah, I just thought it's just like, I understand when people go after like toxic behavior of shippers, and those toxic shippers do exist. But sometimes they just go after them because like your existence offends me. Like I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, is some considered to be a natural. That's the best way to put it. I get there's some ships you probably shouldn't be encouraging, like the really messed up ones, right? Those make sense. But like there's just some people that just overly censor shipping as just like as a concept. It's like not all shippers like the just the the canon shipping the anti-canon shipping people. I'm just like, why are you a thing? I think too many people, when they hear the word ship, they're constantly, they immediately assume that you're over-sexualizing a couple, which I feel that's kind of weird, considering that that's, I get that's what you usually get a lot, I guess that's the best way to put it. I have a BFF, and that's kind of like a wife. Okay. That sounds like crush talk. What do you mean waiting? What? There we go. Oh, I forgot our crown. Probably should draw a little bit of this too. But I see. I was all like, I feel like I'm missing out on something. Um, but yeah. Uh, I mean, I kind of get like, uh, where was I going? Like, I remember I was talking about something. Totally not crush talk, Bo. Totally not. Totally not. Okay. And then, I guess I do this. Because I remember, oh, you know what? Probably the best example of what I'm trying to explain is like, remember with Star Wars, right? And I do agree that the Reylo fans were toxic as fuck, you know? Trying to harass the writers and all that stuff, right? That's toxic as fuck, right? And they're like, man, and I agree in talking about it in the sense of like, being aware of it and saying like fans shouldn't be doing that. And but then the conversation kind of went into, when was shipping ever a thing in Star Wars? And I'm like, hands in the face, like, you think, like, you don't think, canon ships count, right? Like, I'm like, you would have lost your shit if I said anything bad about Han Solo and Prince. Yeah, Han Solo and Princess Leia, right? You would have lost your shit if I told you that was a bad couple. I don't don't agree. Like, it's one of those things, I can come in here and be full of shit and not actually agree with saying that this ship is bad. What I'm saying, I'm trying to make a point, is that, oh yeah, there was, like, no real romance in Star Wars, right? And there are even some people who actually like Padme and Anakin's love story. Well, to be fair, they kind of mostly like the concept, not really how it was written. I have no idea. In front of my... Eat the salad? In front of my salad. But you get what I mean, right? I just find it funny. It's just all like, oh no, there's no romance at all. I get it's not the main thing, duh. But just like, when was shipping was ever a thing in Star Wars? I was just like, I want to punch the screen. You were so good until you started talking out of your ass. Yeah, that was always a weird thing, wasn't it? Wait, how big of an age gap is that? Is that, what, 5, wait, no, 13, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9. Oh, that's only a 4-year age gap. It's not actually so bad if they met each other as kids. If she was actually in her 20s and he was still a teenager, that would be a problem. But if they actually met each other as children with only a 4-year age gap, those technically qualify for a Romeo and Juliet laws, depending on what state you're in, because I don't think every state has those laws. Is it a 4 or 5-year? Did I miss one? Oh no, you're right. That is a 5-year age gap. That's cutting it pretty close. I don't know. It kind of helps that they're both technically children. It's still a stretch though. It's still a big stretch though. I honestly have no idea why they did that. They just had to shave her age like a few more years. Like, I would cut it down to at least make her at least 2 years younger. Two. God damn it. Anakin killed a bunch of children, so. I only know, like, enough about Star Wars to know that a lot of people talk about it. I mean, I saw the original trilogy, and I did see the prequels. I did not see the sequels, though. Didn't bother. I've been meaning to watch the cartoons, though, but they're always like, I don't know. It's like, I never have too much shit to watch on YouTube to remember to actually watch anything outside of it. I do want to watch it. I don't know. Sometimes I get in a mood of like, oh, I definitely would like to watch Star Wars, and then it immediately goes away very quickly. This is really not a franchise that I can get myself invested in compared to others. As much as I would like to. Every time I try, I'm just like, ugh. But, basically the Romeo and Juliet lost. Now, to be fair, I could be getting the details wrong, but basically, as long as I think it's a 3 or 4 year age gap, it's not considered, uh, it's not considered, uh, how do I say this word? Reap? Uh, if the older person has a relationship with the younger person. It, like I said, it usually helps when they've met each other when they were teenagers. It's a little iffy if they were in their 20s with the age gap. But like if they're in their teens but they're legally adults, like 18 to 19, they're usually pretty linear about it. And like I said, not all states follow this law, but I would say most states do. And I could be missing some details too about it. But it's one of those laws that are in place for like the more complicated um, laws. It's a very like it's one of those like when you get into those complicated gray areas kind of written laws. So it's like it's not perfect, but it's better than just straight up like stupid laws like the second you're 18, you're not allowed to date anyone that's 17. Like it's like, wait, what? Like it's like, hey, you know that girl you were dating when you were both 17, but you're like a few months older? Yeah, you go to jail now. Like, wait a minute. There we go. Of clone. Once again, I guess sometimes like I said, I listen to Star Wars fans, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'll totally watch it, and then I'm just all like, but I got other things to watch that I'm already invested in. Maybe one day when I get in the groove, like kind of when I was watching Ninja Turtles, but then I kind of fell off the groove on that one because where I was watching it, I couldn't find anymore, so I was like, ah. And I was so close to finishing the 2003 one. Maybe I'll just like skip it because like I only had 2 more episodes left, and I'll just watch it at some point and just go to the 2012 because that I could easily get on YouTube. 2003 was a bitch to find. The problem is I don't know if I could. Yeah, I'll have to double check, but I think I can't find the really shitty seasons of the 2003 where they go to the future, which I was like, I was looking forward to watching that. Stop watching those silly animes and watch a real man's cartoon. Stop playing with those, oh shit. Uh, stop put. What are they called? With the anime things like they're not action figures. They're like little statue doll things. God damn it! I was gonna do a joke and I fucked it. Now drink glue, then watch them. Watch them at the same time. God, now Connor's getting me like into this whole like glue thing. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, it's almost 11. I'll have to switch soon to the dream one. I don't know why this popped into my head, but I remember when I said I didn't like Steven Universe? There was a point where I didn't necessarily like it. I didn't think it was that great. Um, but I always said this, I'm like, I'm not really interested in the show, but I like the music. But then I saw Lily Orchard's video, and I was like, you know what? I'm a little too hard on this show. Like, I was just like, wow, you were trying to convince me so hard that this was a shit show, and then you did the exact opposite. I was like, holy shit, Lily, only you could pull this off. That was amazing. I was like, wow, I've never seen someone do the exact opposite of reviewing a show. You know, we should probably do something like that on the Discord. Uh, Maybe not this weekend, but maybe next weekend I'll finally get like, I don't know, like if you could get them, like if I could buy them on YouTube, I'll definitely watch the series on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can. There should be a way to buy them on YouTube. And then we could just watch it. But then again, I don't know if no, it should work. I don't know. We'll just have to test it out. But I don't. Well, technically I do, but it's downstairs. I don't have a Disney Plus account. It's not my account. It's connected to the TV downstairs. Hero Factory. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that a game? But I don't care about Disney Plus. I don't think you understand how much I don't care about Disney Plus. Oh. Well, I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Interesting. Savage. Like I said, I'll look it up on YouTube to see if I can get it on YouTube. I guess it's one of those things where as long as I'm not forced to binge watch it, I guess I could, like, you know, watch Star Wars. Because I always feel like, every time someone asks me, like, let's go watch Star Wars, I'm like, oh, great. And then they want to watch, like, the entire trilogy. I was like, dude, I just wanted to watch a movie. What have you done? Jesus. Oh, my music stopped. Hold up. There we go. But didn't these episodes come out weekly? Oh my god. Like, I don't mind watching like maybe like 2 episodes a day. I mean, I get it if I'm like super invested in it, but like, because I've done that with shows that I really like, where I was just all like, yeah, I'll watch like maybe 1 episode, and it kind of starts off like that, and then the plot picks up, and then I'm just all like, oh no, I can't leave. I just have to know. Oh, it's officially 11. Hold up, let me save this. Okay. Where'd the thing go? There it is. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I have the title correct. Hello? Let's see. Oh, okay, I saw that message. Okay. Let me just remember where I put it. Sorry, just give me one moment. Oh, wait, I don't have to do that. Hold on. I could just edit it like this. And then SMP. What? When I actually know the man. There we go. How about no? There we go. You know, I had that realization that I forgot that, um, fucking, uh, Rambo, god damn it. Rambo had like, the whole, like, scars thing. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot about the scars thing. Wonder if I should... I think I'll keep it, like, not a line art thing, maybe... And you think I'm not? I am a normie when it comes to Star Wars. Like, I'll nerd out about everything else, but Star Wars, I'm just all like, yeah, it's a show. I realized I did his ears wrong. There we go. do want to fix... oh, fuck. I do want to fix this. And like I said, who knows? I could get myself invested in it. I think I'm in that camp of like... I do agree. I do agree that the sequels did definitely make a bad impression on the franchise. I do agree on that. But at the same time, I kind of already had this impression before the sequels were a thing. Like, I knew the sequels were going to be bad from the start, so I was just all like, I know the series is good, but I know this is going to be shit. But, but, uh, but it's one of those things I can never, even with, like, I think the original three are fine, I just can't invest myself in the series as a whole. Um, oh, like, I don't mind watching it, because I think it's good, I think it's a good enough watch. I guess, like I said, I think it helps that if you guys want to watch it with me, that's fine. But I am not binge watching. Like, we could watch maybe 2, maybe 3. That's like a big. That's on a big maybe scale. If I really have nothing to do that day, um, we could watch it. But but don't be surprised if I at the end of the day I go, well, that was fun. It's 3, let's go. But yeah, it's one of those things where we could probably do like, it doesn't have to just be Star Wars. We could do maybe something a little bit like before it. Like, maybe if we do a little thing before the Star Wars. I just don't know what that would be though. Because my sister and I always do this. We end up watching when we talk and stuff. We technically have 2 Let's Play series that we're watching, and we kind of go back and forth. Like, one day we'll watch this Let's Play, and then the next day we'll watch this Let's Play, because they're very long-running series. So, and that's what we end up doing. We're thinking once one of the Let's Plays is over, though, we're thinking of watching the Dracula series, because we've been meaning to watch that. She got the DVDs and everything, so we were just all like, okay, we're definitely watching this once we're done with at least one of these Let's Plays. Food Wars. Because the series that my sister and I have been watching is, we've been watching Nico B's Let's Plays of, we've been watching him play Judgment and Amori. Those are the 2 Let's Plays we've been watching, because my sister played both of those games. So she actually played those games. I didn't play them. So, like, I'm going in blind, and she kind of already knows what's going to happen, but she wants to see my reaction to things. And she's a little curious, especially with Amori, since it's such a, one of those experience type games of, like, even if you don't find everything, uh, you experience the game differently, um, than everybody else does. So she wants to see Nico's reaction to it. But yeah. Oh, are we talking about the first one? Because I like the first one. I don't really care for the other ones. Will it work this time? I don't know. That's the only big issue, because unless we have a link to the thing and we could timestamp it, that way we could just kind of, watch it on our own thing. Because I don't know how the audio works. I don't know if you could even turn on the audio on Discord. Which it kind of makes sense in the way of like, it's like, they like you streaming, but not like, you know what I mean? There we go. Oops. There we go. Come on. There we go. If it doesn't work, we'll just end up like watching Let's Plays and stuff, because that would be the easiest way to link stuff. Watching TV shows is a little more complicated. Because then we both have to buy it, technically. So I'm just like, oh. Oh, they have a Watch Together feature. Didn't know. Eh. I guess it's one of those things I do not want to give Disney money, so it's one of those things like, I definitely, everybody else can own a Disney account. I don't want one. I'm not gonna give those hacks money. Connor will know the answer to this question. He'll scream into the void if anything goes wrong. There we go. I don't know why, but I thought it was kind of funny how, like, I was, like, kind of going through the analytics of this channel, and it said that 100% is female. And I'm sitting here going, like, wait, then what is Connor? I was like, wait. Like, then what is Connor? Wait a minute. What do you mean it's 100% female? I think you missed a percentage. Yeah, it says 100% female. Like, female viewers. I was like, wait a minute. Like, on the channel, period. I was like, what? Is Connor, like, 0.1%? Like, what the fuck? I guess he is. Out of the 80 people subscribed. It's been staring at us in the face the whole time. The algorithm is just like, yeah, that makes sense. I just thought that was funny today. Like I said, I was just messing around seeing like the algorithms. It's kind of funny how like it's so easy to see the algorithms. And I was seeing the algorithms and oh, it could be like if you're like maybe using your mom's account or something like that. That actually would make a lot more sense. He was a force something. You mean frost giant? But But yeah, it's just funny how like I have so much information with the main account, but since I only have 80 subscribers on this account, I'm very limited on what I know. Because like it actually told me like what like when are my subscribers on the most, like what time they're on the most. I think it's supposed to give you an idea of like when you should post your video, like what would be a good time frame to post your video because that's the time frame that most of your subscribers are on. Um, which I was like, man, I wish I had that feature on this channel. I guess maybe it just doesn't have enough data to, I mean, I would assume it just doesn't have enough data to, like, make a ballpark on that. But at the same time, I was all like, man, if any channel needs that information, it's definitely this one. Because that would totally change my scheduling if I knew what would be a good time for everybody to be on. Particularly on the live streams. It's so hard starting from scratch, man. And you wonder why, like, the big YouTubers don't even bother with the algorithms, even though they get the most data. And then you have the poor smaller channels of like, it'd be great if I had like a data shortage of some kind. I get when you literally have like maybe 5 people, like you could just, maybe just ask the 5 people what to do. But I'm like, I don't know, 80 subscribers is a good amount to start getting an idea of, like maybe a small ballpark. Or at least if they don't think you're a girl, they just put your percentage, like the percentage of dudes that watch me is so small that it's like 0.001%, but that's not like a percentage that they put on the algorithm, so like on the thing. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I'm mostly confused for a dude online. At least that's how it used to be. Ever since I started actually talking with my voice, people have been like, "Oh shit, I think that's a girl. It could be a 12-year-old boy." Um, but yeah. But then again, my issue is not really my gender; it's more of my age. Because oh my god, even yesterday, there's this new guy at work, and he was talking about like going back to, trying to enroll for college, and he's like 25. And he was just like, yeah, like he tried to do like trading school and stuff like that, but then he dropped out. But now and then got into some rough stuff. But now he wants to go back, and I was like trying to make him feel better. It's like, I'm in my 30s now, um, and first time trying college, so it's like, it's never too late, right? And he was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, he's like, wait, you're 30? What? I thought you were like 18 or something. I was like, God damn it. I mean, he thought it was great. I was like, yeah, like, like I guess there are some perks to it, but there is. I guess I'll regret being annoyed with it. I'm looking for a husband. Yeah. Oh my god. That was that was definitely an online thing. Like I said, I think online they think I'm a dude. In IRL they think I'm a teenage girl. I am literally jailbait. Like, that's the worst part. Short confirmed. I am a bit short. But he was shorter than me, so like, and he still thought I was a teenager. That's not bad. 21's a good age to be assumed. Because, like, that's the thing with me. It'd be nice if I was, like, I was like, oh, maybe she's just a young 20-year-old. Like, that'd be one thing. At least they could, like, either, like, have an adult conversation with me, or, um, or, uh, or they won't feel like they're being jailbaited by asking me out. But no, it I have to look like the worst age to be considered while you're an adult. That's the worst part. Well, apparently according to YouTube, they're mistaking you for a girl. Only the algorithm is misgendering you. Robots are dumb. Yeah, that'd be a problem. That's the opposite problem. Yeah. I remember a guy asking me the I mean, I was like an adult, right? Technically. Like, I'm like 20, and then like this guy asked me out, and then we found out later that he was like like 45, and I was like, "Oh fuck." I still went on a date with him. It was fine. But I did realize the age gap was a bit much. Only like some people could make it work, but at the time I was all like, no, like we are like we're in two completely separate worlds when it comes to our mental state. Because it felt like he wanted to like move on and get married again, and I'm sitting here going like, I don't even know what a relationship is. like I may be an adult, but I've like, you were literally the first guy I ever dated. Okay, technically he was the second, but you get what I mean. Ooh, that'd be cool. A little server bar. That'd be cute. I don't know, something about doing the line art for this has been very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very, oh, I'm trying to think of the word. Relaxing? That's the best way to put it. It's like, it's not really that complicated. Just, just draw within the line. I remember one of my sisters, you know, was flirting with a guy once, and then she was like 16, and then and then he finally asked how old she was, and then she was like, oh, and then he was like, oh fuck, because he was like literally 20, and so he was just like, well, this needs to stop. She's like, yep, like okay, good talk, good talk, like. Maybe it was just like, pew. There we go. Oh, I forgot I need to draw the thing. You know, last time I checked, I think I'm 5.2. That's my height. Actually, I forgot. Oh no, I'm making this more complicated. Yes, I put the hair in when there was supposed to be a helmet. God damn it. Yep, that's my height. Yeah, you teenagers, like, this generation is just full of tall teenagers. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what's in your cereals. But I just feel like this generation coming in, they're just super tall, and I don't know what happened. Literally, all these children are taller than me. There's a reason why I'm in the tall dudes, apparently. Cause I'm just small. There we go. Wait, let me... Yeah, I knew there was something wrong. Okay, let me... Oop. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. this needs to be longer. Nope, too long. Nope. Well, maybe it's too wide. Sorry, I got quiet. I'm just, like, super focused now. Hold up. We just randomly did a height check. I don't know why we did that. Because I checked, I was like, what does my driver's license say? It's like, yep. Hmm. Yes, but on the internet, you could be anything. Oop. Tallness, God, what was that one stream with Quackity who's all like, tallness is not a choice, Carl, it's a lifestyle. I nearly lost my shit. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Alright, let's... Because I remember they did a height check, and turns out Quackity is still one of the shortest. I forget what exactly the number is. I just remember he's pretty small compared to most people in the Dream SMP. I know he has to be like 5 something. I just don't know what exactly. Well, I know body height does bother boys a little bit. I do know that's kind of a thing with uh with a lot of guys. That's why they do the height check on streams and stuff. It's like a dick measuring contest, but it doesn't violate OTS. You know they would. You know they would if they could. True. The guy that I was talking, like I said, the guy that I was talking to was shorter than me. And yet somehow looked older than me. Wait, what you guys thought I said? Wait, what? I'm getting lost in the conversation a little bit. True, you did get on a bit of a high. I, no, I did not mean to make that a pun. God damn it. Fuck. Oh, a dick measuring contest. You've never heard of that phrase. Yeah, that's what I said. I get that. I always wondered what would happen if I dated a smaller guy. Like, would I like that? Cause like I definitely have a thing for taller dudes, but then again, most dudes are taller than me, so that kind of helps. But what happens if I was dating a small dude? That's how you kick reality's ass. When life gives you lemons. You made that sound adorable. We like the little Polly Pocket couple. We were a Polly Pocket couple. God damn it. Wait, I'm trying to fix this. Aw, that'd be cute. That's a cute name. That should be a thing when, like, people see short couples, is the Polly Pocket couple. It's one of those things, like, I think it'd be cute, but I could kind of see how other people wouldn't think it'd be cute, but I'm sitting here going, like, but I think that's a cute name. why, but that reminded me of, like, well, like, you guys heard of, like, Mighty Max, right? Like, if you've ever heard of Mighty Max, that was tactically the boy version of Polly Pocket. Like, that was the point of the show, or at least, that was the point of the toys. It was supposed to be a boy version of, the Polly Pocket line, right? And I'm sitting here going, like, I love when I watch this show. This has nothing to do with the fact that it's about a small toy. Like, nothing about Mighty Max is actually, like, indicates anything of what the toy actually is. I mean, the show's great, but it literally has nothing to do with the product. It's like about destiny and shit. Oh wait, let me. Whoop. I hate getting my picture done in the driver's license. I always look like I'm dead inside. Always looks like a mugshot. Oh shit, the stream's already almost over. I barely did anything with this. Okay, I'll fix that later. Oh, alright. Stream's almost over, guys. I don't know what the fuck we were going on about. Like, I kind of derailed in a lot of the conversation, to be honest. Especially near the end. Just everybody just start calling yourselves Megatronus, and then clap your heels 3 times, and then we'll all be tall. No, you need to go to sleep for your exams. I mean, I know you won't. I know you won't. But I'm not gonna be around to Nebula. Fucking, I can't say the word. What do you mean I lied to you? I said go to bed. I've never told you not to go to bed. I hope when I turn off this stream, it's like a robot switch in your brain that goes to sleep. But I know you won't. There we go. Maybe I will have the hair stick out a little bit. Like, not all the strands, but like maybe some of the strands kind of stick out a little bit. Grab that pillow and lay down. Then do that. It's gonna be one or the other. Alright. I think I'll just end stream now. Just a teensy bit early. Ugh, but I have a lot of editing to do today on the video. I'm finally almost done editing all the recent Let's Play videos. Which, speaking of Let's Plays, tomorrow's game night, my dudes. I keep saying game night. Tomorrow's game day, my dudes. Tomorrow's game day. We're finally actually gonna play some Minecraft. A whole 2 weeks without Minecraft. Let's see how many times I throw my shit. The routine is stream, bake, cry, sleep. So you throw a tantrum every night. Oh, it's been forever since we played. I'll have to, like, pop in just to remember what I'm supposed to do. Because I think we're low on... I think we used up all of our ender pearls. I think we used them up all last time, so we might have to go to the nether and find some endermen and get some more pearls. And then hopefully we'll get enough to continue our journey of finding the fortress, of the stronghold. Finding a stronghold tomorrow. Eyes of Ender, that's what it was. But hopefully we can find those. Okay, did I save? Yep. So it's either going to be a material stream, or we could actually pull off finding the stronghold tomorrow. That's basically the goal. Alright. Alright. Bye guys. Hope you had a good time on stream. Good morning and good night.